All right guys, welcome to Kitchen Daddy. Now, if you remember last week, we made that incredible smoked brisket. We cooked it for about 11 hours. Well, this week, I'm gonna show you how to make an amazing sweet and tangy barbecue sauce, a crunchy and creamy coleslaw, because we're making the ultimate smoked brisket sandwich. Guys, I've been waiting forever to make this, so no more time wasting, let's get into it. Right, to kick things off, let's get a large saucepan on a nice gentle heat. Now I want to finely dice one red onion. Let's add a good splash of oil, get the onions in. We're also going to add a good knob of butter as well. That's going to help that cook. I want to keep cooking that for about a couple of minutes until it becomes translucent. Whilst that's cooking, let's also finely chop up about 5 cloves of garlic. Let's get them in and we're going to cook those for another couple of minutes. Now I've got some leftover spices from the brisket, and we're going to use those, and I want to use them because I want to keep the same kind of flavor profile that's already on the brisket. And I'm having a guess here, but I'm looking at that thinking it's probably a couple of teaspoons of pepper, salt, smoked paprika, fennel seeds, and chili flakes. Now let's get those in. I want to cook them for a couple of minutes. I really want to make sure they've got a chance to fry in the oil and release all of those lovely aromatics. Next, we're going to add a tin of tomato paste. As always with tomato paste, it's really important that we cook that out. So I want to fry that nice and gentle for about 5 minutes. Next, we need to add half a cup of apple cider vinegar. We need 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. We're also going to add in 1 pint of water and a couple of bay leaves. Right, let's bring that up to the boil. We're going to add in half a cup of light brown sugar and half a cup of dark muscovado sugar. Last of all, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. Now I want to sit that on a real gentle simmer. We're going to cook that for about 30 minutes until it starts to reduce and intensify in flavor. As that cooks down, that flavor is going to completely transform. So at the moment, it's very tomatoey, but as it reduces down, we're going to pick up all those kind of lovely caramelly notes from the muscovado and the Worcester sauce, and it's going to completely transform into what a proper barbecue sauce is all about. Now, whilst that's cooking, we're going to make an amazing slaw to go on our sandwich. So we need to finely chop some daikon, which is Japanese radish. We also need some white cabbage. I want to grate up a carrot, and I also want to finely slice 1 red cabbage as well. Now to dress it, we need a good pinch of salt, a good splash of apple cider vinegar. I also want to use the juice of 1 lime, and we need 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Now let's get our hands in there, mix that all together, and make sure everything's really well combined. We are into the home straight now, so I'm going to show you how to reheat the brisket. Now I want to chop this into nice big chunks because I want to get a bit of texture when I bite it into the sandwich. Now let's get a pan on a nice gentle heat. We're going to add a big knob of butter. This is going to be the best way to reheat the brisket because what that's going to do is going to gently bring that up to temperature. So we're still going to keep that kind of lovely soft texture to it, but all those bits are going to get lovely crispy, almost like cooking a steak. So you get that lovely crispy outside and a bit more of that kind of roasty notes to the beef as well. Now, we all know there is no easy way of eating this without making a complete mess. Well, or certainly in my book. So I've already got barbecue sauce all over my shirt. I cannot wait to try this. This has been, what, 3 days in the making to try and get to this point of doing it. So here we go. First, oh. Just dropped it. That is heaven. It is absolutely stonking. You know, the meat is still lovely tender, but it's got those lovely crispy edges from frying in the pan. The barbecue sauce is just tangy and sweet, so it goes really well with the spiciness. Slaw's wicked, and of course, a couple of pickles on top, absolutely delicious. I really am going to thoroughly enjoy the rest of this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, nice comment below. Again, if you do barbecuing and smoking and all those kind of things, get in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I'm sure everybody else would love to hear from you, and share your pearls of wisdom with everybody who follows Kitchen Daddy. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, come on. Next week, we're making an incredible guacamole, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button not to miss the video.